Philippine area of responsibility tomorrow evening or by Tuesday. Now, Falcon continues to enhance the southwest monsoon or habagat. Monsoon rains are expected over the western portions of Luzon and Visayas in the next 3 days. Habagat will also cause gusty conditions in several areas. These include Zambales, Bataan, Pampanga, Bulacan, Metro Manila, and Mindoro. The same goes for Palawan, Romblon, Northern Samar, and most of Calabarzon, Bicol, and Western Visayas. Residents are warned of possible flooding or landslides. Meanwhile, the death toll from Tropical Cyclone Egay and Habagat has climbed to 16. As of Sunday morning, 1 fatality has been confirmed, while 15 are still up for validation. Over 50 people were injured, while at least 20 others are still missing. So far, Egay has affected about 1 million individuals for nearly 300,000 families. Some 15,000 of them were served inside evacuation centers. Now, damage to agriculture is now pegged at 1.5 billion pesos, while damage to infrastructure is estimated at 4.3 billion pesos. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Several towns in Bulacan are still submerged in flood due to monsoon included or induced rain. Now for updates, we have G. Robles. He's reporting to us live from Giginto. Gio, can you tell us how many areas are still flooded there in Bulacan?
Riza, 16 out of 24 municipalities and cities in Bulacan remain flooded, including the town where I am right now. Motorcycle riders here in Giginto struggle amid knee to waist deep floods. One motorist and his wife even had to pay 800 pesos to load their motorcycle onto a tricycle to cross the flooded streets. But while flooding has subsided in some areas, many roads are still underwater, including the MacArthur Highway in Malolos, which stretches all the way here in Giginto. Many pedestrians were also left with no choice but to wade through the flood waters. Ankle to gutter deep floods caused traffic here. The Bulacan Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office says over 15,000 residents or more than 4,200 families are displaced by the widespread flooding. PDRRMO head Manny Lokban says that it might even take a week before the floods subside. He adds that they are also keeping a close watch on Ipo and Bustos dams after discharging water, which caused flooding in low-lying areas. Lokban, however, clarifies that Angat Dam is still far from its spilling level, which is 212 meters. The official also says that backflooding from Pampanga inundated Kalumpit, Hagonoy, and Paumbong, which are considered as major catch basins in the province. As of now, disaster officials in Bulacan are all hands on deck amid threats of severe tropical storm Falcon. Riza, now let me just show you the situation here along MacArthur Highway in Giginto. These are live pictures here. As you can see, this road is supposedly closed to light vehicles, but there are still motorists who try to cross the flooded street to go home or to work or to wherever they want to be as of 12:07 Sunday, July 30. And also on my left here, you can see here some motorists stranded here on this side of the road. These are people waiting for the flood to subside somehow. As you can see, motorcycle riders here. Also, some of the tricycle riders here trying to make ends meet. Sir, good afternoon. Gio Robles po from TV5. Sir, dadaan po ba kayo ngayon dito? Nakita kita huminto ka.
Sasakay ako, sasakay.
Parang hindi kayo makadaan ngayon, sir? Saan po kayo, sir, papunta ngayon, sir?
Manila.
Manila, so magtatrabaho po kayo. So ano, sir, yung plano nyo ngayon? Kasi masyadong malalim itong baha ngayon, sir.
Isasakay ko na lang sa...
Isasakay mo sa... Yeah. So, Riza, yung ginagawa ngayon ng ibang mga motorista kagaya nga ito ni Kuya, no, sinasakay nila sa tricycle yung mga motor. Kagaya kasi nito, ito yung iniiwasan nila na masira yung mga motor nila kapag lumusong sila dito sa baha. Sir, ano nangyari dito ngayon sa motor mo, sir?
Lumubog, sir.
Oh.
Tapos di naman pinasok yung yung makina kasi pinatay ko, tinulak ko. Ayun kasi yung kalagahan dun, sir, na kapag baha, papatayin mo yung makina para hindi pasukin yung tubig.
Pauwi na sana kayo, sir.
Pauwi na sa sir.
Sir, pangalan na lang po.
Lance po.
Sir Lance, maraming salamat. So, Risa, that's the situation here in Giginto, Bulacan, specifically along MacArthur Highway. Back to you, Risa.
Thank you, Gio, and you stay safe there. That's Gio Robles reporting to us live from Giginto, Bulacan. Now, let's take a look at other stories we're watching. The Coast Guard has heightened its operations at Rizal Port following the boat tragedy in Binangonan that killed 27 people. Passengers can now be seen wearing life vests while PCG officers monitor the load per motorboat. Meanwhile, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas says it's too early to declare victory against inflation as core inflation remains high. This is despite the downtrend in inflation this year, with June at 5.4%. And President Bongbong Marcos has declared August 8 to 14 of every year as Philippine Space Week. Now, he says this is to promote space awareness and celebrate the contribution of Filipinos worldwide in the field. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 2 in the afternoon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.